back at you. I just wanted to brighten it up a bit. There we are. And as you can see, what they're doing, they're blending in the cloud as fast as they can. Nothing to see here. As Seven would say, nothing to see here. But you know what? There's lots to see as long as you have the patience. And to those naysayers, i.e. trolls, don't you have anything better to do with your lives than sit there and naysay the things that are right in front of you, visible, not invisible, very visible to you. Yeah, that one guy, he was really trolling me there that one day. He actually he followed me from WSO. There's that reflection again, people. You see that? Let's see if I can zoom it down a bit so I can show you. Okay, there it is. Oh, once again, Canadian Arty, February 1st, 2018, 8:01 a.m., Great Lakes, Lake Ontario, Canada. Oh, anyway, people, sorry. That troll that came, I don't know, I was watching Steve's show there at WSO when I was listening to Star Miller, and I forget the other chap's name. I was listening to Steve and Star Miller and the other chap. Anyway, next day I had like 3 Gmails from this bozo. He was yapping on. He must have a problem with Steve, but he was yapping on about Steve and you know, us Nibi people. He denied chemtrails. And denied our documentation. I confronted him. I said, hey man, are you military or are you being paid? Well, you know, that guy got back to me. No, I'm not military, but you know, there's so many exact words he said. So many frauds out there. There's no such thing as chemtrails. La 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 la. There's no such thing as this, and that. So I said to him, I said, listen, my friend, instead of being a paid troll and spending all this time doing this, bugging people, why don't you grab a camera, get your butt out there at sunrise, do some videotaping. Would you believe in a matter of 5 minutes he got back to me? Had a nerve to say to me, oh geez, he actually tried telling me you cannot videotape the sun. I said, oh really? Okay. So I shot him a video. Well, he shoots me back. Oh, by the way, people, I'll be giving you the name of this Gmail site, because I know what his site's now, because he's Gmailed me so many times. But I think you guys probably went up against him too. But anyway, make a long story short, I basically told him to get out there, start doing something. And then he said, oh, no such thing as this, no such thing as chemtrails and all that. So that's the day I filmed the red, I call it the red fireball sunrise. And I posted it. You all saw it. Well, he got back to me. Going on about chemtrails. He seemed to forget about what he trolled me about. Anyway, in short, he said, oh, no chemtrails, no planes to do this, do that. He was basically saying that we were delusional. So, make a long story short, I got my camera, I got out there, and you saw what I did. I showed him there's chemtrails. But let's be honest, people. He friggin' knows there's chemtrails. He's just a paid troll to bug people. Do you know? Since then, I haven't heard one thing from the bozo. So, i.e., there's an ideal for you. When you get the trolls, don't get discouraged, don't get angry. Shoot them back a text like I did. Tell them to get out there at sunrise and sunset. Then you'll actually be doing something that's paid for. Morning. Sorry, people. Gotta say hi. Dang, that amazes me. What is at the top? Let's see if I can. That looks like another orb that's lit up. Let's see how long it takes them to cover it up. Free falling. Yes, I'm free. Free falling. Yeah. Free falling, now I'm free falling. 'Cause I'm free. Free falling, yeah. Got a little bit of pinkish over there. Let's go back to that. Oh, chemtrail. Chemtrail. I knew they knew I was here. Last time, I don't know how they did it, but they were shutting down my phone like every couple minutes. This time I kind of outsmarted them. I took out my SIM's card and put it back in, turn my location off. You know, anything you can to make them work. Yeah, there's another bulge figure. I'm counting 1, 2, it looks like a really, really limited one in the back there. I gotta say there, guys, when Igor does his research, I think that's his name, Igor, when he says it's in the Northeast, it's in the Northeast, gentlemen and ladies. Because like I said, I watched his show there, his live stream, and we were texting, and he was telling me, Northeast, Northeast. And Stephen, you know how Igor is. Well, sure enough, the next day I was down here, my man. He's got some program that he basically takes the last area it was in. It takes him about 5-6 minutes. And then what he does, he figures out where it's going to be approximately, where it'd be. Well, I gotta say, I was kind of shocked at first, but for some reason I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning that day. Something was telling me, power of God, I gotta say, that I had to get down here. Something was going to be revealed to me, and it was. I gotta say, the Lord showed me not to doubt. That's the worst thing to do. Doubt yourself. I guess that would be the negativity that 7 talks about. Because once it's out there, it's out there. I gotta say that. And it basically sends you for a loop. There's something at the top. I see it with my naked eye, but they're moving in that cloud cover like crazy. Can you see that? I know you can see it. I'm going to try and run the cam as long as I can before they really cover that up. You know what's funny about this is that they got the an airport just a little east of me. Last time I was down here, they had those planes come by to take a look to see how many people were down here. I'd say in a matter of 5-10 minutes, they had 5 planes here doing their work. As Pies would say, haters. Haters. Yeah. Pies, you're right. But there's another word for that, my man. Deceivers. Remember in the Bible, the Lord talks about the great deception. I think this is part of it. This is part of the great deception. We all know what we're seeing. They're going out of their way, spending this money to hide this. There's Pinky over there, as you can see. Lake Ontario, Canada, the Great Lakes. Anyway, in short, we do not consent. Richie from Boston. There's a holler, I forgot. We got to keep that going, people. Hashtag, we do not consent. Or, hashtag, we did not consent. Richie, he is keeping it going about the chemtrails. He hasn't stopped. He's right at it. He gives them a run for their money. But why not? Because what they're doing, besides hiding this, I did some research. You should check out Weather Modification Inc. It's on the web. You'll find a lot of things interesting there. I gave that site to Richie. It's very spooky, especially for the people in the States, because you think of those Cali fires. Well, just Google up Weather Modification Inc. and you'll see what I came across and what I passed on to Richie there. What they're doing there, with their cloud seeding or whatever in the other crap they're putting in the sky, you'll find it interesting because Weather Modification Inc. is responsible for it. They're worldwide. They have their own website. And the bozos, they basically have all the information on their website. And I personally believe, after reviewing that Cali fire was no accident. That's what I'm saying. I think it was something that was purposely done. What in the world? It's like it's getting black up there. I guess they shot it with sulfuric acid. That's what I learned from Weather Modification Inc., people. It's right on the web. Weather Modification Inc.com. You will find all the details that I found, and then I passed it on to Richie from Boston, and then he did his research, and then he got back to me. Just take a pen. There we go. See that pink there, people? Well, anyway, he did his research. He got back to me. You know, the first word that he got to me was spooky. I just took it up a bit there, people, because I just wanted to see something. If you don't mind, because they're really caking up my son now. I'm sorry the video's a bit long, but I want to try and documentate as much as I can, because we are all on the same page. I believe God gets us out here for a purpose. The purpose is to documentate as much as we can, to pass it on, to wake up other beings around us. Oh, look at that, some birds going by. Haven't seen them in a long time. And we got that little light there. What the heck? Man, oh man. So that's 1, 2... There's something going on up there. Well, what the heck? The sun was there. And what do we got here? Canadian Arty 8:15 a.m. What do we got here? We got another light bulb. Or another orb. I don't know, you judge for yourself, people. All I do is documentate. And then you judge for yourself, people. A lot of stuff going on up there. And they're going out of their way to cover that quick. Oh, they must be danging that button, that harp. Cover it, cover it, cover it, cover it. Look at that. Another light source there, people. They cover one, but they reveal another one. That's cool. That's cool. You know, it was funny. I was talking to a lady that lives over there. As you can see, there's houses. They were telling me they got really spooked out last week. You remember when I came down here and then that red dragon sun came up and then the yellows was coming across the lake? They were telling me it came so far across the lake, they thought the lake was on fire. That's how golden it was. Imagine that, eh? Imagine that, people. Let's take a look at this. Something definitely there. But, like I said, when I get home and do a review, that's when I'll probably say, oh man, like I normally do. Like we all do. What do we got there? I know one thing, call it deception, what they're doing here. As you can see, all there, they got that all covered up. And then you go here, and you got clear sky. But you go back here, the deception. That's what I call it, people, the deception. Like I said, I documentate, you judge for yourself. And that's the way we should be doing it, people. Pay no mind to the trolls. When they email you, you tell them. Get their cam, get out there, take a look for themselves. And when you think about it, they're part of the deception too. Because if they're paid to do that to people, like I, 7, Pies and Cakes, Steve, all the truthers, all the documentators, The point I'm getting at here is they got the time to do that. They got nothing else to do in their life. That's my statement. Free falling now, I'm free falling. Oh yeah, they're covering that up quick. Boy, they covering that up. Something going on up there too. Wow. Alright people, we know what's happening down here in Canada. Something there. As I was saying, we know what's happening down here in Canada. Or up here in Canada, the Great White North. Take off to the Great White North. It's a beauty way to go. You remember Bob and Doug McKenzie? That song? Do 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 do. Take off to the Great White North. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Ooh, coo, 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 coo. But I like that song, Tom Petty. Free falling, now I'm free falling. Free falling. Alright people, we know what's happening up here. I'll get her uploaded to for your review. And to all those haters out there, like I said before you text everybody, get a cam. Get out there at sunrise. Sunrise usually 7:30, around that range. Sunset 5:20. You know how it changes. Before you bug people and say nay to what we actually see with our own eyes, and let alone the camera reveals more. Sorry people, my tongue is getting swollen. Need a coffee. Anyway, as I was saying, they get out there, they documentate. Like I said, the camera reveals more than the naked eye. Maybe they'll go to their bosses that are paying them to harass people and troll them. Maybe they'll say, hey, look what I came across. What are the odds on that? Who knows? But trolls, stop being such haters. Because the truth is coming up to bite you right in the butt. Take a look. It's right there for you. And you know what? I'm going to say something my wife always says. Truth hurts, don't it? Trolls. Get a life. Let alone get a camera. Get out there and start documenting what we see. It's right in front of you. It's biting you. What are you going to do? I mean, you're going to be one of those people when this finally comes to find a hole or a rock to get underneath? Because this is it, people. All God's signs are here for all to see. It's what you do from this point on. You know, and it's just like Seven says, it's even pies and cakes, it's a conversion. Alright, I'm going to end this with the Lord's Prayer. Until tomorrow, our Father, who worked in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day, Lord, our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us out of temptation, and deliver us from evil. For thy truly is the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Alright, let's give one more holler out to Pies and Cakes, buddy, in Maine. Let's give a holler out to Seven Spalding, out in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey, how's Venus Flytrap? Hope catch on to that joke, brother. I wanted to give a holler out to Steve at WSO, Star Miller. I keep on forgetting the chap's name, but once I watch the channel, it'll come to me. And also Richie from Boston. We're all out doing the same thing. God bless. Canadian already out. Oh, look at that. Anyway, Canadian already out from Lake Ontario.